Okay, hi, hello, my name is Julia and I could be your erotic photographer. And today's video is going to be about dating. Okay, what do I know about dating? What is my experience to start with? Okay, so dating for me started in 2004, something like that, 20 online. I mean, officially when I've created my profile. So I have around 20 years of experience, right? And I was bored in the hospital, to be fair, and that's where I've decided to check out the dating profile. Okay, so I had many dates. What I can say, I have many dates, and I am still checking out many dating profiles which now are available. Okay, I am not out of space. Okay, I am seriously aware of what's happening. The reason why I am checking, looking, and I am on those profiles because I can see what changes are in dating now. I can see only men, if you understand this. The thing is that I can advise this for men, and this particular video was inspired from the guy from Cyprus. Today he texted me and asked to come to my studio for an advice because he would like to do a dating portfolio. Okay, and I said that I will make a dating video, and that's what I'm making. Okay, so let me just explain you. I have tried many dating profiles online. Okay, and this particular one will be about uh, uh, talking about profiles related to male auditorium. Okay, because when you are on the dating website or on the dating app and you indicate yourself as a female, you are only seeing men. Okay, so I can't this I know what's happening in the females account, right? But this specific video would be for men dating. Okay, and let me just start from today. Okay, so today dating become a shopping platform, and today men look for a different kind of dating. Okay, not not to find their life partner, not to find their friend, not to connect with the person on the deeper level, or on the, how to say, different interests and so on. The majority looking people for sex. Okay, so how women would recognize this is that the person did not put any effort in his profile. That's the first thing what woman would see. Okay, so let me just tell you, when I become a dating photographer, okay, I've studied a lot, situation was happening in the dating field. And when I went to dating apps, I was, especially when I'm looking for men, I was, I was determined to scream the world saying that everyone should get the professional pictures because all the profiles were horrible. And at that time, I thought that everyone needed that. Okay. But then many years went by. Okay. And I did a lot of dating photography. And now I'm thinking, thanks God. Okay. Thanks God that there are just few people in there who actually, how to say, put an effort. Okay. And the rest are just showing who they are. Okay. Because when you go into the dating profiles, what you see is, they are with friends. Okay, pictures from holidays, eating, drinking, smoking, sitting on the bike, near the car, somewhere, basically dog, the cat. Usually, usually what surprised me the most is when they making pictures with the babies. Okay, a lot of babies. Okay, they just bring this, how to say, other children into this dating app world, and that is surprising to me. Okay, so the reason, and why I'm saying the difference between the photography and dating photography is, and there is a difference. First of all, is the reason and the goal. Why are you making these photographs and why are you making this profile? Okay, because people think that they just put random pictures, and how to say, and everything will work. Okay, and they will go to the photographer, and usually what I see, if I see professional photographs on dating profiles, they are just portraits. Okay, so for me, dating photography has to be sexy. Okay, has to be your sexuality out there, and I'm not saying you need to be undressed. Okay, I'm saying you dressed, you know, you dress, but your uniqueness, your how to say, your character, you, everything is in there. Okay, so the way I work with people who are doing dating profiles, first of all, we of course doing it for the reason. Okay, they need to describe me and tell me what kind of the person they fancy, what they're looking for, what are the qualities. Okay, what are the you know, how to say, what she's wearing, how she's looking, how is her hair, and so on and so on. We're doing this into detail. That dating photography and in general professional photography works, this is 100%. Okay, this is 100%, because every time that I do dating photographs, people will text me very quickly, you know, very quickly, very quickly, fast. It works fast if you do a professional. Okay, because why? Women, you know, how to say, also have a taste, also would like to know and to see, and also like to watch beautiful pictures, right? And I'm not talking now about young people, seriously. Young people, they know how to express themselves. Young people know how to make selfies, great selfies, and so on. I'm talking about mature generation. Okay, I'm talking about, you know, mature people. We didn't have phones, okay, with the cameras. We didn't have even cameras when you can take the selfie. You know, I when I was shooting on film, okay, and so on and so. We didn't have those opportunities, so we have not developed those skills. And like I say, this guy is from Cyprus, and of course he's in London, and he's looking to meet someone. And how you will meet anyone here? Usually you go online and create your profile. And to create your profile, you need two things. You need visual element, and you need a description bio. Okay, and the both are very important. Okay, equally. But for women, visual element is the most important, because the guys decide on the date how woman looks. This is 100%. Okay, just 100%, because my likability and my matches are like 90 something. Okay, for example, if you go on Tinder, right, and you could see that the person liked you. Okay, and you could see, you know, every time there is a sign that the person liked you. Okay, so my likability is really high, and I didn't put any professional pictures in there. Okay, because I'm a photographer, I know what kind of profile you need to prepare and what kind of the pictures you need to put in there so they would work, right? So it's not that I'm, you know, talking from blah 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 land. No, I had researched this. Okay, I've been working on this topic. I've been shooting people to make those special profiles, and of course I say that general photography, or you would go to have a photograph for any kind of a reason, for work, for whatever photographs you would do, they will vary from the photographs for dating, because dating photography has to be sexy. Okay, has to have something in there. Okay, and I very often see people in the studio taking simple photographs, more like modeling, you know, everything staged and posed, and how to especially when the men are trying to hit the pose, it's it's no for me. Okay, it has to be as much natural as possible. That's why I'm taking them out of the comfort zone, so that they would create that. Okay, so yeah, the photograph has to be natural and attractive, and attractive not only visually but attractive and have that kind of a sensation. So yes, the normal serious woman would pay attention on how you look. Okay, what type of pictures you putting out there, of course, and she will put a priority to professional photographs if they are, you know, how to say, people shooting for LinkedIn, and then they putting photographs on somewhere else on the dating. This is not the same. Okay, this is not the same what you're doing. Okay, it has to be a reason, it has to be that energy, it has to be that connection. Every time when I shoot someone, they have to look at the camera in the way that they are meeting their match and their partner. They have to create that, how to say, invisible, of course this is not visible, okay, but they have to create that energy so that I would see it's there, right? So dating, it is very important to have for dating pictures, good pictures, crucial, okay, crucial, but you have to have right ones, okay? And people very often choose the ones they like, so it's great that they would date themselves, okay? And no, seriously, not everyone understands what kind of the picture should be there. And yes, it has to be only about you, okay? Don't bring random children, don't bring any families, just don't distract with this information anyone. It has to be about you, okay? And if you expand that topic in you provided enough information about you, then yes, you can add your dog, you know. But when the pictures are about your food, about the dog, and about your holidays, then you know what the woman, if she if she is serious about dating, she did not have enough information what to pick, what to choose. She's not choosing your dog, she's not choosing your burger, she's not choosing your pint of beer, you know. Men constantly doing something, okay, in those pictures, constantly doing something, and they are with their friends, and with their, you know, how to say, in some kind of a birthday party, on in the club or whatever. Every picture has an information, and of course it shows who you are. That's why I said at the beginning of the video, thanks God that people are not using dating photography, okay, because you could just straight away see who they are. Okay, straight away see what is their priorities, what they are putting out there. Of course, it is very important what they are saying. Okay, for me personally, I have one thing which I pay attention to. Okay, it's when the person is saying that I don't want any drama, or you know, no drama in my life, I straight away skip because how to say, men do not understand the main thing. Okay, that woman doesn't bring the drama. Okay, they created that. Okay, and then they trying to run away from it by saying that they don't want any drama in their life. Okay, so you would know that how to say, this is a red flag for me. I don't know what is the red flags for the men, okay, when they choosing woman. So this video is going to be specifically I am advising for mature guys, okay, because young guys don't need much an advice. You know, there are a lot of how to say, what I actually you know, there is probably a balance. You know, there are a lot of young guys interested in mature women, okay, and I am in that age when I can see this interest, okay, and there are many guys approaching me. But you know what kind of the guys? Hi, hello. They all like, you know, Instagram models. You know, they wanna all attention. They wanna all show off. They wanna show their body. They're working out. No one wants to show their brain. You know, no one wants to show, you know, other qualities in men. So when I would be creating, okay, now I'm serious about this dating photography. When I would be creating dating photography, there will be at least pictures when this is me only, okay, and there will be a portrait, and the portrait would be, this is the portrait the way you see me, okay. It can be a little bit higher, okay, because how to say, it can be like a headshot, okay, and then there will be like that, okay, and then there will be full length, okay. So there should be 3 pictures where only you, okay. Then if you like, you can express it in the way that there will be your hobby, okay, something like that. But when you're shooting in the studio, I do not recommend, you know, to shoot any hobbies and so on. I just changed the lighting, and I just changed the outfit, and I ask the man to move a lot, because I want to present his physique and the best features, okay? If the woman is choosing the man, she's not choosing his dog, or she's not choosing the holidays, okay, where he is at, okay? She's looking at one thing. Am I attracted right now? Does he look sexy? Do I want to kiss him? Okay, that's what she's looking at. And then she wanna check it out your body, okay? And that's what you need to concentrate about if you are serious about dating, okay? And your images should be about that. If you are, choosing to go in professional way, okay? That's how woman would look, and that's how woman would evaluate, okay? And there are unphotogenical guys, okay? And there are, how to say, you know, with the guys is like this. A lot of guys in general feel intimidated when they have a small uh, willy, let's say, and when they have a short, height, they are intimidated. But you have to mention the height. This is the thing for women. It just, how to say, evolution decided like that they care. They want to know this information. Don't mention about the willy because it's not that important at that stage. Seriously, that's another advice. Okay, so intimate side, how to say, I don't think you should disclose intimate side. You can have a little bit of the twist, that how to say, or a flavor of it, but don't go straight away, how to say, don't shoot with that information, anyone. Okay, and in general, just few things what you like. Very important, the background. I'm talking now about the bio. Yes, very important, the background. Okay, very important, your priorities, right? And very important what you're looking for. Okay, so that she would have the full, information. But the images are very important. Okay, if she does not like you on the images, no matter how okay, if you make like seriously very good bio, and she will make laugh of it, or she will feel something with it, she would just go and risk it, even if the images are not so good. But majority of public who deciding is deciding on the visual aspect. That's why I'm saying, if you want to be successful on dating, it has to be you and about you. And what I'm seeing is that people are when you see a traumatic people, you can recognize them. They do not look in the camera. They would choose those pictures that they, have to say, have someone bigger, someone stronger, have a lot of friends with them. It's not them, so you're not gonna date their friends, you know so I had to say, or they're trying to show off somehow and bring their value up, compensating, many things about them. Okay, and that's what you see in the images when you watch and go through the dating profile. Okay, so when I say you create dating profile for you, make it unique as you are. Okay, it's very important that you would not pretend, okay, that you're not fake. It has to be you, and that's why I'm saying the energy has to be there. How would I create the energy? Now this is this advice for the Cyprus guy. Okay, how you create a special energy for dating: take a shower. Okay, take a shower, shave, everything, prepare like for a date. Okay, then decide as well what to wear. Okay, choose 3 outfits. Okay, put the perfume, everything. You have to feel like you are going on the date, because that's the energy, that's the excitement which we are putting into that picture. And then you would just create those like I say, starting point is three shots, 3 portraits. One is like nearly headshots, the other could be 2/3, and then the full length, right? This is important with every outfit. Okay, and then on the images which you will have, right, you can do, I don't know, 3 goes with every outfit, 5 goes. Okay, you have to have at least 50 pictures. Okay, you have to have at least 50 pictures, and then choose 5. Okay, the biggest problem I see is that the last picture is the trashy one or the worst one. Don't do this mistake, because imagine you find the person who you fancy and you think this is a nice guy, I would like to date him, and then you scroll, and the last picture is like terrible, or the last picture is controversial. Don't how to say. Again, I am saying I'm so glad that people not going and not doing dating photography, because you will see such a crazy things on the dating profiles, that you would know that this person is not here for dating. Okay, he's not here to make anyone happy, just himself. Here just to, how to say, take advantage of woman. And I wish, how to say, I wish that would be not true, but I'm telling the truth, that there are men who are seriously would like to meet a woman and seriously would like to start dating. Okay, but majority are there for different reasons. Okay, so I am happy that someone is asking me an advice how to create the dating pictures, and I am mix and match telling for the specific guy who asked me. And if you ask me more questions, I will be making more videos for you. So yes, dating images works 100%. You just need to know, the problem is you just need to know how to make it. Okay, you just need to know what to make it. Okay, you need to know how to create that energy that attracts your partner, which is absolutely possible. Okay, which is absolutely possible. And then what else? You need to select the right images. Okay, that's what you need. And then, if you're struggling with your profile, it's, just 3 lines. Don't leave it empty. Okay, but 3 lines. Your background, your hobbies or whatever. Very simple. It could be very simple. I have to say, I don't read this type of profiles. I usually look at the images, and I can decide on the images straight away who that person is, what is his life, okay, is about, and what he represents. Okay, so dating profile is your representation. And if you're serious about this, the woman who you are looking for, she will recognize this. Okay, you need to put work in it. Yes, you do. Okay, and people think that, oh, I have such a great pictures, I put that and that, and then they have random people, and they constantly in that circle looking for new one and for new one. And I actually can tell you how scary it is. Okay, just because I'm a photographer and I am that photographer who's trying to be current, right? Like I say, I am coming in and coming out and checking these dating profiles and looking at those pictures. But because I have a photographic memory, I remember them all seriously, and they are living in there and with the same pictures. Okay, they sometime updated, but I can recognize. There is like how to say, a dating life. And it's not that people are going there to date and find someone. I can see that people are there for years and years and years. Seriously, for years. And that is very sad. That is very sad, because living in this fishing world for so many years, I don't know. Maybe they should listen to my advice. This is, like I say, people coming with different agendas. Someone wants a new meat all the time, right? And in general, how to say, it is possible to find your match, but there are a lot of trash in that sea. Okay, you are able to swim, but there is a lot of trash. Okay, dead fish. I call it dead fish. Okay, there is a lot of stinky dead fish, right? And nothing you can do about it. So if comparing dating from the olden days, when I can tell you, I don't know what I can tell you, 2004, right? When you went on the dating and it was 2004, Well, every date you would go would be amazing. Okay. Every guy would be educated. Every guy would be amazing because there was no trash. Okay. You need to know how to create your profile. You need to know how to work, in the office. You need to know how to go about it. And now everyone learn the computers on the phones. Everyone can do it. Okay. That's why we have so many dead fish. Okay. And so I am not saying that everyone is there to use you and how to say, to take advantage of you, but I am just warning, okay? Because that's what it is at the moment. People are living there, okay? Living there for that meat, okay? Living there, and I can see because I'm coming back and I'm checking and I'm seeing, that's the reality. So yeah, dating profile, like I say, if you go to do it with the normal photographer, just follow this routine, okay? Choose your outfits, right? If you do not know which outfits to choose, the best way is to put the outfit on and then take a picture in the mirror, even in the mirror, okay? And then choose and take a picture of everything what you think is the best, and then decide it on the gallery which you already created. That's how you will choose what you wear. So you have to have something stand out, okay, something stand out, or to blend in depending on what is your variety and how you're making it, okay, depending it, but I always choose to stand out, okay. Some people want to, how to say, something cooler and calmer. For example, this one is for a woman, is quite bright, right? If you would wear something red, right, it's gonna be just plain red. It's not gonna be this daisies, right? So make it plain, okay? Women like how to say, because when you're going for traditional photo shoot, right, something less destructive, right, so that your personality will shine through. If you are how to say, person who has conservative views and whatever, right? And if you are more into, I don't know, something else, you can express it with the outfit, of course, okay? But then you know how to say, you need to be authentic for yourself and you need to know the true you, okay? Don't try to please anyone, okay? Because in a dating photography and in the dating field, the first thing what you need to understand is who you are, okay? Who you are, okay? Then love yourself to the point that imagine that you have that love to share with someone else, and then you need to imagine who will be that person next to you, and then just make images for that person, okay? It's the same energy, you see. Even if there will be no one watching me, I would still be talking to a person because I have a belief that someone will watch me. Okay. I have this, I have to say, in my heart, I know. Okay. And I can see that you're here. Hi, hello. I'm making a dating video. So that's how you need to put your mind, and it's not just to upload the pictures when you have, a pint of beer in the pub with your friend. Okay. But if you will be sincere and honest with yourself, okay, with that universe as well, it will send you that person. You need to do that work. Okay, that's how we connected. We connected everyone through energy. Okay, if you want to find your true match, you need to do something about it. Okay, and if you haven't found it yet, maybe this is something what you need to follow. Okay, so yes, going to professional photographer will make you stand out. But then you need to understand those things, right? First of all, be true you and authentic. Don't play, anyone else, because the wrong person will be attracted to you, okay? Your energy should be coming from your heart. So you are absolutely honest with you, with yourself, and then how to say, who you want to meet, and be excited about this, okay? You can see that I have a connection with you, right? You do not have a real connection, right? You do not hold my hand, but energetically you see that I have a connection with you. Okay, that's how you have to translate that information. That's what I teach my clients who come to the studio to create this photography. They all surprised what I want. You know, they think that they will just sit down in the suit and in the shirt, and I will make a pictures. And then I start talking to them and I start explaining them, and they do not understand what she's about, you know, what she wants. You know, I just came here to take pictures for dating. And what I do in my studio, I how to say, gradually then undress those clients, because you see there are dating levels. On the level one, you're meeting a person. I do not suggest to, how to say, to make it over sexually. Okay, you can take your shirt off or open your shirt, right? If you think this is something, that's not a problem, right? If all the images are amazing and then the last one hot, will be boom. Okay, so yes, right? So you brave, and you know, you strong as a personality. And women looking for, you know, example. Okay, they're looking for someone to bring that game up. Of course, if she is serious about dating, then she would look at these qualities. If she is there to, how to say, to take you for your money, of course she would care about your car. Okay, which car you driving, or she will care in which restaurant you sit, or she will care in what hotel you can afford. Okay, so these are different informations, and those different information attract different people. Okay, different fish, right? So you need to understand what are your goals and what are you translating, what the information you are taking there. A lot of profiles I see, like I said, they are not putting any effort, any information, and they're hoping for what, I don't know, for what they're hoping, right? And my profile, like I say, hit 90%, always hit 90%. And I can give you a tip, because how to say, I don't write profiles, okay, very much. You just write 2 or 3 sentences. And recently one, I just put, I like spicy food, because that's true. I really like spicy food. Okay, I like chili oil, and I like spicy food. Okay, I even now thinking about this chili. I'm talking to you and I'm thinking about chili. Okay, so I do like a spicy food, right? So you need to understand, what do you like so much and what you dislike as well. You put it what you dislike. But I do not suggest, because you know, it depends on what you dislike. I always put, I don't like people smoking, men smoking. This is like, that's it. Finito la commedia for me. If the man smoking, I never had to say liked. But if you're feeling that much about something, you should put it, because then, you know, it will repel straight away everyone, okay, who's smoking, right? If you don't like this or that about a woman, and seriously, this is an issue for you, then of course that's what you should put. Okay, but don't put too much negative information, because there are men who would put, oh my god, you know, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like that, and then you would just see he's a, you know, complainer here or something. What about, you know, no. So let me just finalize this, right? First of all, it is 100% you will hit a mark if you will do a professional dating profile. You will attract more serious women. That's for sure. Okay? That's for sure. Okay, I'm talking about men now, right? The problem is that majority of men who go to do a photography, they doing a photography, but this is not dating photography. Okay, that's the problem I'm seeing. Okay, they went to the studio and they take those fake portraits, which are okay to sit and sit for LinkedIn. You know, they are okay for any kind of situation, but not for dating. Okay, it's not for dating. For dating, I don't even, you know, how to say. I'm not saying you should be, how to say, you should not be you. If you're serious and how to say, and that's what you want to represent, then do it. Okay, do it, right? But like I say, women would choose you for intimacy and for security, okay, for stability. That's what she will choose you, right? And yes, it is important your height, but if you would put those priorities first, okay, she would dismiss your height. Okay, so there are a lot of men who think that if they are shorter or short, then they have a problem. No, you have a problem representing it and representing yourself and meeting that person, because the real problem is that maybe you are an amazing guy, and maybe she will be the most happiest woman with you. So what that you are the same height with her? Seriously, in the bed they are all equal. Okay, no one will measure you there. Okay, but what is the problem I'm seeing? That people, men even do not get that opportunity. Okay, do not get that opportunity. They know that the height matters. Okay, but there are much more things that more important, not only the height. And if you highlight them, if you prioritize them, if you put those things, believe me, she will consider. Okay. And yes, if you are not photogenic and you do not think that you're looking good on the pictures, of course the photographer will help you to get those chances. Okay, because very often women do not give chances. Okay, and if you're not a great looking guy, okay, and you do not look sexy, okay, and the rest is not clear about the profile, you're losing that woman. Okay, so you need to think about this. Okay, and the problem I'm seeing with guys is that I think they're scared to go to see professional. Okay, I think they are scared because how to say, you see, when you do any kind of project, right, and you want and you want something in return, you need to invest. Okay, they think that they will do it by themselves. Okay, they think that this is okay like that, and then they meeting wrong people. Okay, and like I say, I've seen these dating profiles. These guys are living in there for years. I don't know. I seeing the same and same faces. They may be 10 years there. Okay, maybe more. And that's sad. That's sad, and they still waiting for that chance. Okay, we have an expiry date. Okay, we do, and I hope that everyone who sees this video will understand that you should do something about it. Okay, listen to my advice and go just do it. Okay, we are energetical human beings. If you put an empty picture or some other bullshit you wanna show, it will not work. Okay, it has to be you. It has to be clearly visible. You have to be confident on the camera. Okay, and how to say, okay, if you want to make artistic picture, right, you're not looking at it has to be still, she have to see you. Okay, one of the pictures have to be clearly visible that this is you. Okay, and you need to see, you need to put that love in your eyes. Okay, if when I was shooting models, right, models can express their face very well. Okay, there are 10 smiles and more with the lips expression. Okay, so you need to, when I am doing, okay, I'll tell you how I'm doing the shoot for dating. When I'm doing the shoot for dating, guys are struggling with their face. Okay, I don't see that they want to dating. They try to be someone else, or they try to be serious. And I'm saying, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, and they all confused, and then they start kissing, and I'm starting taking the pictures. When you send kisses to yourself, you will relax the face. Okay, just start kissing yourself. Okay, when you're doing that picture, when you already, like I say, you have that vibe and everything, you need to relax your face, and the face has to be sensual, sexual, even if you're not sending the kiss. Don't send these pictures. It's just for the training, okay? I'm not saying you should put these pictures. I am saying that's how you should prepare your face. And in general, you should prepare everything. Your body, energy should be there. You should be getting ready like for a date and choosing outfits like for a date, okay? And just make that work if you want a serious relationship. Your life depends on this. Do you want to be alone? Do you want to eat every time alone? Or do you want someone to cook you? That's the difference, okay? That's the difference. Or you want to scratch balls and watch Netflix all your life. You know, I'm not watching TV. Maybe 20 years I don't watch TV. I'm not dedicating time for that, okay? I'm creating photography and I'm doing many things what related to that, and I don't have time for TV. So there is another thing about me. Maybe if I have to say, if I have a guy who wants to watch the TV, maybe a good movie, okay? But no more. So like I say, there are differences and so on, how you should prepare yourself energetically. And the many guys struggling with their face, okay? It's locked. It's locked. When I look at someone's face, you know, you could just see, even if they're smiling, they're not natural. I don't feel this energy. I don't feel it. They just smile it for themselves. They do not smile for their date. So that's why how you should practice. Get yourself ready, dress, and then send million kisses till you will feel that you are kissing her. Your face should change. The muscles start working, everything attach, you know, you seriously. The facial expression, like you are in that picture, okay, so that she would see you and there will be no tension, so that she wanted to kiss you, okay? Your lips should be relaxed, not tensed. You know what I'm saying? You must relax your face. So that's what I'm saying. You need a professional. If you're serious about dating photography, and people know about dating photography, there are photographers who will do dating for you, okay? But you can follow these ideas and steps which I have and create dating photography for yourself, okay? But you need to put work in there. 50, 100 pictures you need to make to choose 5. You can choose 10 and put 10, doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, the other thing that you need to understand is that this is not you who is choosing to live with you. This is the woman who's choosing to live with you, okay? So women doing also these mistakes, but women, you know, women are forgiven, okay? They just sexy, okay? And they are forgiven, okay? And the guys are not forgiven at that, you know, thing. If they put the wrong picture, believe me, they're not forgiven, at least on my side, okay? Because if they put the wrong picture and I can read a different information from that picture and I could find something what I do not like about that guy, right? That's it. I would not give him a chance even to meet him. So that's how it is. It is brutal now online. Okay, people are, and especially the more serious woman is, the more she is guarding herself. Okay, guarding her time, guarding her body. Okay, guarding everything about her. Okay, that's like I'm saying. The more serious woman is. So for you, it is harder and harder to get there. Okay, to reach there. Okay, and that's why you getting all the rest which guarding nothing. And they want just a nice time experience, go to the restaurants and so on. I remember very well one guy came to have a photo shoot with a model, okay, and then he said, I would like to use these pictures for dating profile. And he was short, okay, but he had a great body, and I photographed his body really well, okay. And so of course they were hooked up on his body. And the thing is about guys, I can tell you, okay, I can tell you that the guy's body, and especially penis, it doesn't get old, okay, in the photographs. I'm not saying you should put that, okay, but I am just moving on to that second stage, because if you get to the stage, the first stage, when everything went fine and you find the person, you eventually would need to send her photographs of your erection or your being naked or so on. You need to have this information on your, how to say, in your head, and that should be the plan. Okay, images also create imagination for a woman, the same like for a man. Okay, and if you have a smaller size, right, doesn't matter, it can be photographed in a very good way. Okay, no, no, seriously. So the woman anatomically, how to say, also developed, and they have a specific size. And if you would know how anatomically is, it's between 7 to 10 centimeters. Okay, so basically every small size will match, and how to say, and it just depends on the woman. Okay, I don't understand why men are so crazy about this situation, right? But if you create a great experience, okay, seriously, if you create a great experience, if you create those, the most important features what the woman wants to get with the man, like he is safe to be around, he's keeping his word, he is caring about her, he's, you know, how to say, doing this and this. And if she's get all of that, do you think she will go with this measure tape and measure your cock? No. Okay, and the most mistake men have in their head, that the deeper vagina is, the more G spots are there. That's not true. Actually, they are most outside and very close to. You don't you don't have to go that far, you know, to actually satisfy the woman. You just need to know how to use your tool. Okay, so like I said, there are so many stupid things people put in their head which are not true. Okay, and they need to have a different opinion and different perspective, and that's where I am. Okay, I can tell you, in terms of medical situation and in terms of art photography, and of course today we're doing advice on dating photography, right? So yes, every one of you can have a great date, everyone. Okay, no matter what is your height. Okay, and no matter what is your size. Okay, size also depends on your woman. Okay, how much she turn on and how much she can turn you on. Okay, so don't measure your size when you are on your own with yourself. You think that's it? No, no, no. It can vary. It can vary. Okay, you will be surprised. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you need to match with the right person, and you need to find the best person for you. And the only thing what you can do, everyone is saying, be authentic, but that's true. That's true. And it is the hardest thing for all of us, okay, to be authentic. It is the hardest thing to be authentic in front of the camera when you're not used to, okay? Like I say, young people are doing this like that, okay? Because some of them, they've been born already with the phones and the cameras and the phones, okay? So what is the struggle, right? They know better. Okay, but for mature people it is a still complicated thing. Okay, I'm not saying that young generation is doing this right. I am not saying that they are happy with their dating, and that they are that this is true, that they are, how to say, matching with the true life. No, no, they are going through only hookups and empty sex, mostly, and so on. But that's how young life is, you know. It is for experiences, and it is for mistakes. Okay, when you are older, you have different values and you have different priorities. Okay, and you don't want to ru- run in that, circle, or be in that conveyor. No, you would like to find one person so that you can go deeper and deeper into different kind of experiences with that person, and that's where the magic is. Okay, that's where the life meaning is. Okay, I believe, right? And at this moment, what I see in life happening, that for people it is much easier to change the person than they would change themselves. Okay, and that's That's how to say, that's how we live today. Okay, and the dating world or dating app is it's like changing the socks. You don't like the socks, okay, remove and remove and put another one. Okay, and that's the like living, and nothing we can do about this, but we can prepare, like I say, ourselves. Okay, and we can give us a shot. Okay, and how to say, the more better you will point at the direction, okay, the most likely you will hit that animal which you want. Okay, so if you want more videos on the dating, I'm already 90 minutes with you here, guys. Seriously, I need to go. But if you like more advice or more things about dating, you tell me what you want to know, and I can top it up and I can make another video. Like I said, there was a guy who texted me and asked the dating profile, and I said no, that I'm not shooting at the moment datings. And he was like, can I come to your studio then? Can I just meet you? Can I just, you tell me and everything and so on? And I also said no, okay, because people think that they can come to my studio anytime or whatever and take my time. Okay, this is my time. But I believe this topic has to be, how to say, discussed. Okay, and I can dedicate my time to all of you and give you a little bit more information, okay, about dating. So, like I say, dating profile, it's only about you, okay? And if you're putting other people in there, you're spooking your dates, okay? Because, and I'm talking about men, she's not here to meet your mom yet. Okay. She's not there to see all your friends. She's not there to see how you partying in the club. Okay. She's not there to see other stuff, your cat or your this. If you have a good pictures and prepared your profile and did your basic, yes, put your animal. That's your love. If that's who you are, and then you will match with someone who has a cat, most likely. Okay. That's how it works, unfortunately, right? And if you have a dog, then you know how to say, you can put that dog, the best picture with you and the dog probably connecting with each other, right? And then you will match with that person who loves dogs. Okay, but the profile should be about you and only you. Okay, and this is disgusting for me watching this, burger, or with the pint. No, seriously, what is this picture like that? It's just a pint of the beer, the picture, or whatever you're doing, seriously. Stop putting everything in your mouth. Just concentrate on your date, okay? At that moment, and you have a very small chance and very little time to impress that person, okay? So you concentrate on that person and give that person attention to start with, okay? Just to start with, because it looks like they fucking busy with all the things, what they doing, okay? And just they jumped here, put some pictures on the profile, like someone will come, like some fish, like they're hot, seriously. So I can tell you that's the type of things they're getting. That's the girls and women, what kind of profile they put in. That's what they're getting. That's why I just wanted to repeat at the start. I said that I wanted to fix dating profiles to everyone, okay, so that everyone would have a great date, right? And when the years passed, and I am looking now at these profiles from the different perspective and seeing, thanks God, because the ladies could see who they are, okay? If they would come to my studio, okay, I will make the best pictures and they will get the best girls, okay? And thanks God that there are not many guys who actually investing in it and actually think that it's worth paying, but who do, they will get result 100% straight away. Straight away, I can tell you. They are texting me and they are saying, "Oh, let me just quickly finish this guy, this story about this guy who was shooting with the model." Okay, first of all, I can tell you, he booked a sensual model. Okay, and we were in the services and we were shooting in the middle of the shoot, and he's turning into me and saying, you know what, now I want a domination. And I'm saying to you, what do you mean domination? He's just like, I'm now on a dominatrix service. I am saying to him, I'm sorry, doesn't work that way. The model is tantric model. She can't just change and switch into a dominatrix. This is a opposite direction. Dominating is punishing you, humiliating you, beating you, and the tantric model is soothing, relaxing, like gentle body to body touch and so on. It's two different people, okay? No, seriously, right? And energetically also. And we become friends with him, and he was texting me very often, and that's what I'm saying, the personality. You already can follow me, right? And then he put these pictures, like I say, he was short, and I made a very great physique, and he put those pictures on Tinder, and he received a lot of ladies messages or whatever. Many of them contacted him, and he was so amazed, and he was like saying, Julia, oh my gosh, and then I'm saying to him, show me who you're choosing, because you have a choice. For example, I don't know, 50 girls contacted you, you have a choice with who you would go. And you know who he chose? Every girl picture he was attracted to, okay, and he went on the date, was an escort, because I can recognize the prostitute, right? Online, I can recognize the escort. Now, before, when I arrived to London, I didn't know that there is a name of the escort. I'm very old fashioned. We had prostitutes, right? It's normal term for me. I grew up with this term, hooker, right? And people now changing to escort, and that's fine. And some people call it a fancy dates or whatever, not to use this word because it's offensive. It does not offend me. It doesn't offend, I don't know, it doesn't offend me. You know how to say, I think that people or escorts or prostitutes, when they are striving in their life, they're very powerful women, because they know what they want. They are connected with themselves, okay, and they can make a lot of money. Like I said, my friend, she says, why would I do something else? I am living like a lawyer, and I'm getting, how to say, paid like a lawyer. So I don't want to change profession. And I have a lot of friends, okay, some of them are really fun people and great people, and I am in touch. I have a lot of friends, but this guy was choosing only escorts, okay, and he came from a family, from Indian family, and his family was very strict, and they are waiting till he will find his wife, okay, and he was delaying, and then he went to the dates with those escorts, and he was terrified. So he was so shocked that every date was like going to fancy restaurants and just, how to say, draining him on money. Okay, draining him on money, best places, shoppings, this and that, and everyone was draining him on money, but that's what he chose. Okay, and then the last one, when he texted, was that he invited her to her flat, and she racked the flat, and even how to say, break the fridge, and he had to call the police to get her out. Okay. No, seriously, but I told him that you are looking for a wrong person, that you are attracted to the wrong person. So that's the thing. Okay, so then he went into the therapy and start musing and start playing with the guitar, and he had an amazing voice, speaking voice, but his singing wasn't good, but the guitar playing was very good. Okay, so he went into this journey. So like I say, it is very important what we put out there, okay, and then it is very important what we attracted to and what we choose as well, in dating. This is also very important, because I believe that among those, how to say, 50 girls, there was a girl who was not there to, how to say, to make money from him or to take money from him. Okay, So the girls are there working, okay, and the girls are there, how to say, for different reasons, okay, and you need to find the one who is there to date you. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, thank you so much for